Hi everybody, welcome back to Nioh. We are doing the next main mission, the Samurai from Sawayama. And fighting the boss in this mission is quite easy. I would say getting to the boss is harder than fighting the boss. Sorry. Remnants from Ishida Mitsunare's army have holed up in Sawayama Castle and continue to put up a fierce fight. However, they aren't the only problem. Master Kobayakawa and I are dealing with. Demons have appeared underneath the castle as well. Our men are convinced Ishida's grudge is driving them, and their moral is suffering for it. Sir Anjin, can I ask you to take care of these creatures for us? Sawayama Castle stands on the banks of Lake Biwa in Omi Province. After Ishida Mitsunare renovated it for himself, it was renowned for its grandeur. So much so that it became known as one of the two things that was too good for him, the other being Shima Sakan. Now, it has lost its beautiful central keep along with its lord, and it's nearing the end of its usable lifespan. Alright, so this one is kind of foggy and hard to see. And this one's a bit of a longer mission. So, I don't know how much longer, but it's probably on par with the Defiled Holy Mountain as far as time goes. But it is a very long mission. So as you can see, there's Amrita fiends just wandering about. So those are never good. As you can see, that's a trap tile. So careful not to fall for that. That's quite a hidden door. As you can see, there's even a downstairs here. And this is what makes this level confusing. So it's not so confusing that we don't know how to navigate it, it's kind of like one of those, whoa. So obviously we can't open that from this side. You can see there's floating heads, or that's not floating heads, it's an Amrita fiend. A couple of them. So, there's a few things we can do still. So, this is the same way around. There's also an Amrita fiend up there waiting to ambush us. That's a Nurakube. Hey, we guessed right. Thank goodness. Those things could be a nightmare to fight. Yeah. So now you have Amrita Lesser Umibuzos. And this is the shortcut. The sealed door that was right by the shrine. And there's a Kodama. So I might not find all the Kodamas in this mission. I can't guarantee that I will. So we're gonna put a marker right here. Actually, right here where I can see it. Let's put a marker right here. I will come back to that. As you can see, there's one of those guys right there. So, this will be a shortcut later. For now, it is not. Whole bunch of Amrita fiends, huh? Okay, that's a shortcut as well. As you can see, they can hit you. But it says the door seems to be locked. So we can't open that. We're gonna head up top again. But yeah, they have a lot of underground areas. Did you bust out? No, I guess not. Okay. I'm hearing somebody up top then. But yeah, as you can see, it is interesting. That's where I need to go. So, talisman's gone. Bye-bye. As you can see, now we're behind this dude. And that doesn't look good, does it? So that lamp we need to destroy. So that lamp continuously summons those enemies. Nice, another Urusarigama that we need. So there was our ambush there. Now we're here, we took out that dude. There are traps you can fall down the wall in. You can kind of see this has hinges. But that does not mean that it is a bad thing to fall down it. There's a whole nother area down here. But just be on your toes. We actually need to be down here anyway. So, yeah, it gets a little bit confusing. Those guys are not great to fight, but
やはりあの男は信用してはなりませんでした。
So as you can see, things did not go well. There you are. So we can go there. You have to drop from above and land on that to get that treasure. You can see the little hand cannon waiting for us. And then there's this guy. Oh, come on. Don't run away now. You were so confident to attack. Enemies just running away, huh? So unfortunately, I don't think you can go anywhere else down here. I think that is just kind of like, hey, you fell down the wrong place. Now find your way out. And this will be one of the shortcut gates. So I think there's 2 or 3 underground sections in this level, but yep. Yeah, come on then. Oh, come on. So fire shots are more accurate. They really are. So here's the door we couldn't open. And we'll open that shortcut in a while. And over here. And over here. Okay, now we are in that room. So as you can see, we are where that giant lamp was. That was spitting out those guys. And then now you can see it's like, oh, it was a trap. So the only way to really get across is to go through here. And then it's like, hey, there's the treasure. You can see that was a trap, right? Basically, he would set all those barrels up and they would hit you. And then it would not go well. So we could have just turned this way from the start. We're gonna soup a scroll right here. See the castle not doing too well. As you can see, a trap tile right there. So that one was my bad. But it's okay, because I got all my throwing items back. So you can just sneak around these guys. You just have to know their pathing. Let's see. This way. Amrita Fiend up there. But you see, the lamp is no longer spawning enemies out like crazy. But there is this dude. We just have to sneak past, and then we can head back to where we were. Yeah. Hey. There is a trap tile. I definitely did not mean to step on that. So there's a shrine around here. And I believe this is the only way to get to it. We can also go upstairs. And you can see there's a few enemies waiting to take us out. I was trying to lock on, but it just said no. So I was surprised. There's a wall down here. Hey, little Kodama. And this is the dude that shot us down. In that room here. So this one is a Tanuki chest here. So let's see what gesture he uses. Okay, so we have not used the threaten gesture yet. That's what that one was. So there is an enemy over here. I'm just going to quick change and rejuvenate. Never underestimate any enemy. You can die to the very basic ones. So the shrine is right here. And this is the only way to unlock it from this side. So you would sneak past all those Amrita fiends, and you're like, where's the thing? And there it is. You have to sneak around. We might as well level up while we're here. Almost to 90. So yeah, there's gonna be things down here. I don't know what the heck just happened there. My guy thought he was falling forever and ever on that one. So as you can see, there's more of those lamps, and you can't really pull the lamp. But as you can see, the room can easily be cleared out. But here's that second trap I was telling you about. There's a Kappa up there. So if you don't want to go all that way, just use a travel amulet because we are not far at all from the shrine. And just like that, we're right on the stairs again. So, as you can see, that's a trap there. Don't even bother going that way. But here's the second drop down, and this drops you down on top of the Kappa. So, if you want to go through that one, be my guest. And it's really not going to hurt us to go down there. Because like I said, we're just right here. And that's where you're supposed to drop down anyway. You can go in here, but I believe you need keys. Keys to go through all the cells. But now we have a nice little shortcut where we can just avoid the whole room. So I'll show you this way first. Take out this enemy. So as you can see, that's a go down, and right here it's going to say must be open from the other side. So that's a shortcut. And then let's see, we got one of these guys waiting for us. There is a Kodama in one of these cells. And here's the second shortcut that we had earlier from the first shrine. So now you can go down here. So we can go down the stairs there, that's completely fine. Also, the Kappa is over here, so...
I see. An excess of Amrita causes the subject to swell to unsustainable levels.
So, as you can see, Kappa's still up there. Not worth dropping down this one. Let's just warp back to the shrine. That will restore our stuff for free, and then we can just continue on. So the Kappa, you're going to have to get by different means. Yes, I thought that dropped down to the Kappa. My apologies. But now that we've opened up this handy shortcut here, we don't have to fight those dudes, so we'll open that shortcut later too. Got an Amrita Fiend. We're just gonna go this way, because we can't do anything that way. Now, a lot of the times, you're gonna want to watch your ceilings, and there's gonna be dudes just right around corners on this. Like, I literally think that there's someone, yeah, you can see a spear right there. So as soon as you pop out of here, then And that is a pretty large yokai right there. Little Kodama right here. Yeah. Okay. Hot spring. This one's done. So that's the way we entered. This one's done. This drops down. The Kappa's around here somewhere, most likely. Oh, he made a second spider. Okay, remember the shortcut. That one's done now. All three of those are done. So that just leaves this way. So you can usually find your way around pretty easily, even if you don't know where you're going. Just a little tip that I like to mention every now and then is those are pretty useful. Got us a nice dweller here. As you can see right here is a trap tile. So this is a boss, and that has the key for those cells that we need. But yeah, here's the trap here. So there's some archers right here. At least one that I can see. I think there might be a second up here. But I know that's the main one. So I'm going to rejuvenate. And then I'm going to quick change. And I'm going to storm kunai this thing down. So we got the jailer's keychain, which means now we can open all the doors. So if you go up these stairs, you will exit the down here area, whatever you might want to call it. But there are stairs and enemies. Give me just a second here. This is progression. So right here is progression. As you can see, there's a boatload of these guys. And let's kind of see how that worked out. But now all the cells that you couldn't open from before, you can now open. So there is rolling boulders and stuff here. So, as you can see, I was just seconds away from making that. But that's why we have a quick change. So we're gonna run for right here. Okay, so this is good. Okay. Okay, so you see this is kind of where we were at. There is one more shrine in here, I believe. You can see, we'll be able to open this from the other side. But you can see there's another one of those lamps. Get rid of that. Get rid of it before it's a problem. I want to say over here is just another room. Spiders. That's a yokai. Okay, this is a exit. Two lamps in here. 3 lamps.
Damn Mitsunari, that useless pawn. How could he lose? I must hurry.
I think we'll be okay. Same time, I don't want to risk it. If that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna wait for the, we're gonna wait for this to wear off. You can't go back this way. As you can see, it's blocked off, but there is stuff on the other side. So I am gonna wait till I'm almost out, and then I'm gonna use rejuvenation. Because I can see the shrine is behind here. It's literally right there. Once this yokai realm is gone, I'll get that shrine, so it might just be worth shinobi boxes here. So I'm only going to use the one. Okay, this should wear off here, like, right now. Pretty close. But just get ready for the yokai to spawn. We're close enough to the thing now that it should. But here is your last shrine right here. So we need to level up, and then we can go around the side now. 85. That is awesome. But as you can see, there's an Amrita Fiend over there. Oh, it's just a big spider. Yep, just a big spider. Or a large spider. Whichever you prefer. I guess I would say large spider. Whale monk. Whale monks always show up in the most inconvenient of places. Hey, Mr. Dweller, I see you there. So, the end is actually right here. Alright, we got a demon horn. We didn't open that from the other side. Darn. Okay, let's open that real quick. I thought we did. You see the whale monk is back, but that's not really that hard of an enemy to get rid of. Then we can just super scroll past this dude. Like we'll be like later, dude. Let's grab this item. So, make no mistake, this boss is insanely powerful. So I am going to rejuvenate and then quick change scroll. And then we're going to try to slow him down.
You again. I was so close.
Okay, that is the Obsidian Samurai. He is incredibly fast and his attacks hit incredibly hard. But the guy in here, he took all the stones, and the warlord, and that's Oda Nobunaga. So we're gonna get a little cutscene here.
I dreamt of becoming a samurai so that I could fight for Lord Nobunaga. Who do you fight for? That spirit?
I have met men who have fought, struggled, and died to create a world without war, where people and spirits can coexist in harmony. I fight for them.
Lord Nobunaga told me that he would make me a true samurai someday. But he died before it could happen. It seems you have achieved it on your own. I was brought to this country in bondage, treated like property. But then, my lord Nobunaga granted me the title of samurai. But I couldn't save him. Like the Snake Man said, I believe only my lord could rule a world as crazy as this one. But does he really want to be resurrected? He was an exceptional man. None can know his true feelings.
Okay, so we got the Atlas Bear via Spirit Division. And the trophy, a true samurai. Ishida has cast his lot in with the foreigner and begun using dark magic to transform humans into demons. There is no room for men such as him in the world of peace that Lord Ieyasu envisions. We must destroy Sawayama Castle and all the hideous secrets within. So, the Demon King revealed is technically the last mission. There is one more after that that takes you to New Game Plus. So I think that we are actually going to do the Demon King revealed today as well. And then I will do all the cleanup missions tomorrow. All the ones that haven't unlocked or the ones that we haven't done. So, I guess we'll have out the Demon King revealed shortly, but it is probably one of the longest missions in the game. So we will do the Demon King revealed, and then tomorrow I will do a mission that lets you progress to the next New Game Plus called the Queen's Eyes, and then I will do a lot of cleanup missions after that, but we'll get the main story finished today and tomorrow.